Hey amigos, how goes it? It's your pal Dave. God, I've always been saying up on the job site. Now I'm going to be saying up at home. Still job site, but I'm going to be moving in here. I mean, 99% done. I mean, the cabina, the first one, is totally livable at this point. Just a few odds and ends that we're going to get taken care of, but I'll get you caught up on that as we go along. But look at this just gorgeous freaking day we're having here. It's Sunday, June 8th. Just gorgeous all the way down the coast down there. I mean, I know you can't see it on the camera, but I can see the little island right off of Manuel Antonio all the way down there, and then beautiful this way too. In the back, also gorgeous, but looking like rain, and I actually heard some thunder here. So keep an eye on the doggies. They came up to supervise today, and I want them to be familiar with this space. I still have to do some work getting it secured and everything for them. But anyway, this has been a very interesting week. Let's take a walk and I'll show you what's up. All right, so just a quick overview. I was standing on the furthest point right here of my property where it then drops down to the road. So at some point we're going to do a retaining wall. There's the retaining wall ends over there by that little building. Oh nice, just got bit by something. Welcome to Costa Rica. So the retaining wall will extend to come all the way along this corner right here. So this is the furthest end of my property, and kind of the chaotic construction zone too, as you'll see here. They require us to put up these privacy fences for well, all this is obviously permanent fencing here, but we had to put up this stuff. It's just so weather beaten. I'm going to take it down once I get moved up in here. We don't need it on this side. It looks so ugly when you're coming up from the road, but this is construction zone central right here. Storage and whatnot, parts and pieces and pieces and parts. So I'm just checking for a couple. Let's see if there's any quality metal left. I need to build a few things. And there's some, but that's just kind of, I don't like that shape. Anyway, I'll check later. But I'm at the point where we're making furniture. And kind of like the idea of doing like painted metal, black metal. Hang on, where's Babe? Babe! There she is, over there. I don't trust her. This is the second take on the video because she got down over here on the other side of the retaining wall, and I had to rein her in. I don't know how she got down there, but it's all right. We'll get it figured out. Oh, look, there's still tons of metal over here. Okay. Anyhow, so funny. This is like the third video I've done this week. I just completely forgot to post the other two. But that's cool. There's been some updates and things. So I can't say enough good things about Ricardo and his crew helping me with this job. I'm definitely going to finish with them. They have just been absolutely solid. You know, everybody is just super nice, and they work their butts off. So if you remember, we had to put in these support walls and these I-beams just because it just wasn't quite stable enough. And then we doubled the size of these pillars. So that took a little bit of a pause. Come here, babe. Let's go. Come here. Benga, baby. So these two, we just got the roofs on them this last week, which is fantastic because we've just had so much rain that the less water in there, the better. So these two, they're dry now, and we'll gradually start to work on them next, but the priority was get mine finished first. Technically, I'm not even supposed to be in my place right now, but if you notice, there's something lacking right here, and that would be electricity. They came on Friday, but of course, they had some nickel and dime things that they wanted us to correct. One thing that's kind of a drag, let me go up these steps so you can see just a little bit better. We had to put in that pole right there, a big stout frickin' pole. And I want to say, I mean, with labor and materials, that thing was like $1,000. So the idea was that the electricity, which is the source, the transformers over here, would come over to here and then drape over to there. And they said, nope, you can't do that because that goes over the air of another lot right there, just a little bit. You know, the road curves a little bit, so the wire's hanging over the trees more than it is over the road. So, however, they said that we can just go diagonally. Again, the transformer's down there, so we're just going diagonally here. But wait, that post wasn't long enough. So you can see they welded an extension on just the other day. So Issei, the electrical company, they don't tell you when they're coming. So I just happened to be up here on Friday when they showed up. And fortunately, we were able to, find out what was still lacking. I guess one other thing was that the plans that they had showed a different type of wiring than what's here, so they didn't have the right stuff anyway. But I do have a friend on the inside right now who, knows a guy in Issei who, makes sure that we're getting taken care of. So that's good. But that's really the last component that's keeping me from being able to move in. Chuck and Edie, who live just down the hill there, have just been incredibly gracious up to this point, letting me use their electricity. However, running my whole house off of their electricity, their transformer just is not set up for that kind of load. So we agreed that I wouldn't actually live here until we get our own electricity. That being said, though, all the wiring and everything up here is totally done. You guys stay. Be good. Don't go anywhere. Or you can come up. Here, come on up. Baby, come here. It's the first time any one of them have been up here. Babe, come. Come on, dude. You can come on up. Come here, baby. Come on up. Come here, hon. Babe, over here, ding dong. Come on up, babe. Come on. Up, up. Up, up. Come on. Why are you being goofy? Come here, ding dong. Baby, come here. This is funny. Come here. Hey, babe, come. Come on, let's go. Let's go up. There you go. Go on. Good girl. Oh, come on. You're okay. Hey. Oh, she is scared. Oh, my gosh. That is just so cute, baby. Come on. Come on. It's okay. Let's go. Hey, no. No, baby. Don't go down that way. Come on. Hey, let's go. Oh, this is cute. I'm with you. I'm right here with you. You're fine, honey. Good girl. Good girl. You got it. Good job. I don't think that's because of sore hips. I think she's just never been up a flight of stairs that high before. But that was a little weird. She's almost 9, so I'm trying my damnedest to keep the weight off of her. She's just a big girl, This guy's the one who chases the Frisbee all the time. Baby, stay up here. Anyway, so she's not limping or anything like that. I just don't think she's ever dealt with that many stairs. So, how's that view for you? Not so bad. So you can see the roofs are watertight. No water's getting in there now. I thought they were going to be completely finished, but there was a misunderstanding with me and the project manager, but it's all good. It's all good. But check it out. Check it out. Look. So I just set up the bed the other day, king size bed. Figure when you're laying down here, there's your view. So, pretty good, especially with a German Shepherd in the foreground. More of a balcony than a deck here, right? I think I'm going to put a chair, something comfy right there. But I'm still kind of sorting out how I want the rest of this space to look. Now, there's going to be a closet door here. So this will be a closet. This is going to be done here. Oh, hey, let's turn on some lights so you can see a little better. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. At least you see the lights work. So anyway, that's where the closet's going to be. And obviously the kitchen. I don't think I'm going to keep this kitchen table. I appreciate Pam giving it to me. but the glass broke on the top. I haven't been able to find another glass piece. I'm sure I could, I'll find something to retrofit it for the short term, just so I have a table, but at some point that's gonna get replaced. Kitchen's all done. Well, I've ordered a kitchen organizer thing that kind of goes up and over here, and it's got some shelves and stuff like that for storage. But that's mostly just because I'm going to be living here. When this is a rental, you're not going to need that much storage. But we're also going to do a wooden shelf along here, and we have an all glass door that's coming here on Wednesday. Took forever to find one, but we finally did. And then look, the Ricardo and his crew just did such a good job. Such nice attention to detail. This wasn't here before. They finished this all off, got all the tile looking beautiful underneath there and everything. And at some point, this will go. We'll knock out this, and we'll do a little deck out there. That's going to be like a utility room down there where the electricity comes in. And so there's going to be a little bit of like a breakfast deck right there on top of it. Nothing huge, but a little spot for a bistro set kind of thing. And I'm going to do a cat ladder down here from the garden on the right there up to the edge here, so that the cats have another easy access point. So I can close the slider up at front, but maybe just leave this propped open a little bit so the cats can come and go at night. I want them to be able to resume some sort of normalcy. This is going to be a total trip for them. The dogs will be fine. I can keep them reined in. But the cats, cats are cats. They do their own thing. Bathroom, I'm not going to do a door yet. I haven't decided what I want to do right there. Who knows? Interior doors are easy, but toilet's all hooked up. Just need to get a toilet seat. Maybe do an organizer or something that goes up over the top there. But shower's all done. Really happy with the shower and everything. We put this slightly different flooring. That's a little bit rougher, so nobody will slip in here. But how about that for your view while you're showering? These are tinted too, so from the street it's not like anybody can see in if you're in here, naked or having fun with somebody else. So I gotta admit, I'll zoom out here, it's a little tight. I'm not crazy with this. Again, misunderstanding between me and the project manager about what I wanted here. I want to do a counter here. So we're going to repurpose this pedestal sink for somewhere else, but I want to do a counter that's like what we've got here in the kitchen. So there's continuity. Very Tico style, the way they do these like this, very common in Costa Rican homes. But I'm super happy with the job these guys did. Air conditioner's working, it's all good. So I feel like we made kind of an accomplishment. And on top of that, I sat down the other day with my buddy Mike from the tattoo shop. That is, let's close this up. That's right next to the clinic. He's the owner and one of the artists. And he's been working on some designs for the other piece of the property over here. I just want to do a giant garden with kind of a ramada at the far end. Let's see how Babe does with these stairs coming down. Come on down, buddy. You okay with this, Babe? Hang on. I'm going to just hold on to you. You just come down nice and slow with me. You got it. Good girl. Nice and easy. Not too fast. Oh, there you go. Good job. You're fine. You're fine. I just don't think she's ever done stairs like that before. I don't want her to have to do stairs for long, though. Remember, this is supposed to be a rental. It's supposed to be a rental. So we're going to get these other two suckers banged out and get them renting. And let's see, as soon as I feel like there's enough demand to have all three of them on the market, I will absolutely be relocating. But Mike did these amazing plans, well, just renderings, but so freaking cool. And just a fantastic use of this space. What I want to do back here is an event center, something where you can host birthday parties and weddings and any other type of festivities out here. And I also want it to double as a glamping location, glamorous camping, where you stay in a beautiful tent and everything on an incredible property, but you are in a tent. So this is actually a pretty good perspective up here. So one problem that I'm running into is this property isn't exactly zoned for another giant house. You might see that at one point we had cut out some lines for a proper house over here, but I changed my mind. I decided I didn't want to do that, and we would really be pushing it with the municipality to get them to approve another structure on this property. They limit the amount of structure you can have based on the size of your property. And remember, when we started the video, I was on the other side of that fence there. So just because that privacy fence is there is not the edge of the property. It just kind of drops down right there. So imagine on that far side a Ramada. Babe, you stay. Do not go down there. Dude, how did you get down there? All right, we're going to have to work on this. Babe, stay. You stay. Okay, got to keep the rest of this short for you guys. Anyway, so Mike designed this amazing garden, and the cool thing about it was it's all module where you can move things around. Instead of trying to plant a bunch of stuff, I mean, look, there's nothing that grows here. It's just been scraped completely. So to try and actually grow something in this ground would be really difficult. But if we did everything in like pots and planters and stuff with handles and have, just some carts handy, then you can move things around for whatever function you're trying to host. Dude, get back up here. I don't know how you got down there. Down is easy. Dude, no, stop it. Get up here. Come on. Come here. Sorry, he's distracting me. Okay, so imagine big garden in the middle, glamping tent, Ramada all the way along here. So that's like a covered patio type of thing with a little second floor right here, like a sun deck type of thing, covered and everything. But that would just give you the amazing, like almost 360 degree view from right there. And you're right on the corner, that pinnacle of the property. So then this would all be open space and everything through there. Some, like a little, kitchen over here, outdoor kitchen, bunch of hammocks and picnic tables. And then right here where this structure is, we would do like a little Dave apartment. And actually do a Dave apartment and then also have a rooftop deck right there too, because might as well, why not? And then this was Mike's great idea that I loved. On the top of the Ramada, actually have a bridge. So you can go from one rooftop deck to the other rooftop deck from up top. And I mean, that would do it right there. I mean, you could do wedding party pictures and everything up there. Checking on those dogs again. So, and doing glamping. The cool thing about doing glamping, is it's not a permanent structure. So the municipality can't come after me for putting up additional structure because it's something that you can easily take down. And then again, it makes the whole property module, where if you've got a big party that's coming and you don't have any need for the glamping tents, you can take them down, and then it's just a platform that sits there, and you can put a couple tables and stuff like that on there for whatever event you're hosting. So, but there's just nothing like this in this area. This is a pretty special spot. I mean, you can actually hear the waves crashing if I wasn't talking all the time. And I mean, just incredible views. You get sunrise, sunset. Sunset's kind of far over there right now, but around Christmas time, it's right there, right over the water. It's really cool. So I have high hopes for this, and this shouldn't be terribly expensive, right? I mean, I'm not building this huge structure. It's all outdoor spaces, little outdoor kitchen. The probably biggest expense would be the little apartment right there. But again, this is the future plan. For now, what we're doing is we're getting these cabinas done, and we're going to take it from there. might potentially have some money coming in. Unfortunately, I've got a couple legal issues I'm dealing with where I'm actually the plaintiff, so I'm owed a bunch of money. And that'll determine things for sure. But I just want to do everything in the right pace. And let's get these guys renting first and generating some income so I can kind of catch my breath and feel a little bit more secure about my finances. And then we'll worry about this. But in the meantime, I got a great big backyard. It's just kind of a big construction site. So anyway, thanks for listening to my rambling, guys. Hope all is well. Until next time, thank you guys so much for your support. And by the way, if you've got any thoughts about how I should lay out the interior of that upstairs, let me know. You know, I got to make sure to send this to Teresa Lipsy. She can help me with that. She's awesome. She's done a bunch of interior design stuff for me. She can help me help me figure out how that sitting area should work and everything. So, okay, enough. Take care, guys. Till next time.